Greetings from the Fredericktown homestead. Quite a sensational sunset tonight. It's on the way home we saw, I think, 8 deer, and oh, look at this, bookends. And then the dog in the middle. Isn't that cute? The 2 kitties and the dog and the 2 buggies. Are you good kitties? Huh? Are you good kitties? You guys are good looking. Walking the fence. Well, pretty good day. I got some work done in the shop. I got quite a bit of that popple planed. I didn't get anything made, didn't get anything branded. But I got the box switched over onto the new buggy. That works good. And I got to get out of this one things like the Atlas. There's so many things tucked away in this van after running it since the first week of the virus. I got to get it cleaned out and find homes for all that stuff that's in there. I hate losing all my stickers, but maybe this van will be able to get stickered up. Supposed to go to Wyoming next month, and we'll see what we can find. But, I got more mowing to do, and always more mowing to do. But the next mowing to do is right here, just trim up around these gardens. I got rototilling to do. You can see the compost pile is all sawdust now. It really needs some grass clippings. And look how this one is settled down. You see, here's the top of the chicken wire right here. And it's down off of the chicken wire almost all the way around, higher in the middle. I wonder if the hose would enough maybe reach over here. Kind of like to just run the hose on this for quite a while, but I don't know if the hose would reach. I don't think it would. But you can see here how much popple I did. Those two, the 3 tiers of popple there were the same height as the oak. And I got everything that's not there now is planed up to 2 sides. I'm kind of eager to start in on this pile. That will be sensational. Oh yes. and the big pile, and finish up this pile over here. This one's got so much water in it. See how that's wet underneath there? Yep. This here might well be the deck out here. It might be the floor to the deck. If I can get my Amish friend that does the fencing, if I can get him to come and pound me 4 posts out here, I've got to move the tank, the rainwater collection system. I got to move that. But then 4 posts, 8 feet out from the building, 1 at each end of this eave here on the addition, and 2 evenly spaced in the middle, 8 feet out. And then I'll run a header underneath the sliding glass door, and I'll run, I got the 4 posts here, and I'll put a cross stringer across the between the 4 posts, then lay the joists on that, the 2x10s, put a box header on this far end out here, be about here, somewhere in here, and I really need a weed eater, yeah, I gotta move the rainwater collection system. Bear, leave the cat alone. There. And yeah, and then once I got the 2x10 joists on 16-inch centers, then I lay hardwood across them. These probably these 3/4. Is that enough to cover that distance by 10 feet? Do you think? Is that enough surface area? I'm hoping so. Got to calculate that somehow. Speaking of calculating, how have you done? I gave you some homework. Good. Compost pile. I was wondering this today as I was driving around. My compost pile has a 16-foot circumference and it's 60 inches high. What is the volume of that in cubic feet? I've got a 10 cubic foot wheelbarrow. How many wagon loads are in that compost enclosure? I was talking about my gardens today, thinking that I'd like to take that compost and put it down on this garden down here, but where the radishes are. You see how the radishes are all done with their blooming. They're all done, but the buckwheat is coming right along right behind it. Buckwheat's doing good. One of my Amish friends has the lion's share of the buckwheat I bought, and his is doing well too. But boy, I see mine is doing very well now. That'll be blooming here before too awful long. And the bees love buckwheat. you know, all these radish blossoms, and I've never seen a bee on any of them. Not sure why, but yeah, the radish blossoms are getting done. But boy, don't they have some seed pods on them. Look at these seed pods. Can you see them? There's just so many seed pods. And let me pull a radish for you. I'll show you what they look like. Oh, that one's not much. A lot of them are longer than that. That's not very long at all. A lot of them are 8 and 10 inches. But I can see that the plants are losing their vigor. There's some nice purple blossoms in here too. They might be wild, I'm not sure. But yeah, some of the radishes have laid down. We had a violent thunderstorm here the night before last. Luckily, we had a livestock guardian dog here, and he was able to bark loud enough so that eventually the storm just couldn't tolerate his barking, and it moved on. That's the beauty of having a livestock guardian dog to protect you from thunderstorms. He was out here doing his job, barking away, barking and barking. I thought I had a buggy in the driveway. He's barking so much. This is the next area to be mowed after around the gardens. I see that I missed a little strip along there. But yeah, this needs to be mowed. I get a lot of grass clippings off of this, I tell you. A lot of grass clippings. And I really want my friend from up the road there, my 14-year-old Amishman, to come and mow this section for me with a sickle bar. Maybe tomorrow. I'll ask him. Maybe tomorrow. I would really like to have that mowed. I really like this time of night here on the homestead. We got sunset happening. There's no bugs, not hot. Kind of look at what needs to be done and what you have done, and kind of assess and just enjoy, really. That black tub over there by the rainwater collection, I gotta find a downspout to put that under. This grass is so long over here that I haven't ventured over there, but I'm thinking that downspout way down at the corner down there, I'm thinking that one ends just as it goes out of sight into the tall grass. And that one might be able to fill that tank. Kind of like to have it right here. That would be ideal. Maybe, I don't know. It goes down too low for me to, not too low. Don't really want to cut off a perfectly good downspout. But, I would like that black tub filled with water so that livestock guardian dogs and others can have something to drink. Right now they have the tarp, the billboard tarp on the other garden out here. It holds quite a bit of water. And then I have the chicken water out here that I keep filled up for the cats and that. But I think the cats probably drink out of these pools in the billboard tarp as much as Bear Dog does. I kind of wonder what it looks like underneath there. I know that underneath this black one, it's ready to be rototilled. I just know that. Pull the peas, put them in the compost, and rototill this section right up. But I'd like to have something to plant in there as soon as I rototill it. I'd like to have enough hose to water it too. You see, I got quite a bit of water right here for the few drinkers I got on the site. Yeah. Look at the height of the grass along the road there. It's pretty tall. It pretty well hides what I'm doing in here. One of the peppers got a victim to the dog. The rest of them all seem to be doing well. I don't see any sunflowers yet, but they should be coming up. I'd like another rainstorm. Well, I've got two nice kitties right there. Yeah. This is what it's like at the Fredericktown Homestead in the evening. It's pretty nice. If you'd like to contact me, my email is jbthemilker@gmail.com. jbthemilker@gmail.com. And I respond to my emails. I got an email from Troy today, and after we talked on the phone, I got an email, and he's going to come up and visit the farm. So Red Tool House is coming to Fredericktown Homestead, and you may see Fredericktown Homestead actually featured on Red Tool House. If you don't watch Red Tool House, well, I don't know why you wouldn't. Everybody watches Red Tool House, don't they? He's got lots and lots of subscribers and great content. He has a sawmill, and he raises pigs. He pastures his pigs, kind of, sort of. Not the way I would, but he does have them in the woods. And he lives in West Virginia in the mountains and the hills. And yeah, Troy McLaughlin, he's quite a ticket. I enjoyed talking to him today. So he's coming up on the 28th of June. And he's going to visit the homestead and do another interview with me, perhaps for the Red Tool House venue, the YouTube. I'm looking forward to that. Had a great time talking to him today about pastured pigs on the Pastured Pigs podcast. That was pretty much the highlight of my day. Well, what do you think, cats? Betty, 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 you ready to go in? Betty, 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 Betty. One kitty, two kitties, yeah. Come on, kitties. Buddy, 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 buddy. Come on, buddy, 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 buddy. Bear and his straps. I'm going to have to pick them up. If you're on the woodpile, you're safe. That's the deal. That's the deal. If you're on the woodpile, you're free. Okay. All right, guys. God bless from the Fredericktown Homestead.